Hi, it's Monica Laurette here, and it is time for a reading vlog. So, originally the plan for this vlog was, today was supposed to be rainy, overcast, just not great weather, and so it was supposed to be that the whole weekend. Yesterday, it was like that, but yesterday was just a lazy day, a rest day for me, and so today was also supposed to be rainy, but I woke up and it wasn't rainy. It's actually pretty sunny out, as you can tell from like the sunlight hitting my face here. It's also very windy, so it's a little too windy for it to be like relaxing to read outside. So I'm gonna stick with being inside, but I'll have the windows open. I have the windows open right now in my room. I don't know if you can hear things outside, but we're going to be doing a reading vlog. Just because I've been wanting to do this for a little bit, but I am going to read all of my graphic novels that I have, that I haven't read yet, because I have read 2 of them, and one of them's here. This one here. Read The Black Mage, which this is by Daniel Barnes and edited by DJ Kirkland. Another one that I read that is not on my shelf because it doesn't fit. Do I even still have it? I'll have to check my Lego shelf because I have overstock of books over there. The first like graphic novel companion book to the Witch and Wizard series, which I read years and years ago before the Witch and Wizard series was even finished being published. But why don't we go to the other room and I can kind of go over the books that I'm going to read. Here is where I'm going to be sitting reading these. This is the somewhat viral reading chair from Costco. Don't play with the lamp, Mango. My lovely friends took me to Costco to get, because I wanted it and I didn't have a Costco membership, but they did, so I could get it at the Costco price. I was right that the Witch and Wizard Battle for Shadowland graphic novel was over here. Just because it doesn't fit on my shelves in my room, I should probably make room for it, especially if I'm going to be reading the other graphic novels that I had out here. Witch and Wizard has a very special place, a nostalgic place in my heart, because it helped me get back into reading. So that's why I still have the books, but I don't think I'm ever going to reread them again. So I don't know. But yes, we don't need to read this, but let's go into the ones that we will read. And I think there's technically 2 comics in here. So we'll see. 3 of these are for sure graphic novels. And then one of these is like a comic book version of what I believe to be a manga, and then the other one is just a comic book that I had gotten. They're both both of these I got for free. So we'll go with these first. I don't know when I got this, but this is Princess or Diana, Princess of the Amazons. And this is by Shannon and Dean Hale, illustrated by Victoria Ying. So this one is a comic. And it does say that there's a chapter from the graphic novel. So honestly, I may see if this has like an ISBN in the way that I can like track it on Storygraph. And if I can, it's being included. So this video might be quicker than I thought it was. The next one I got for Free Comic Book Day, because it says it at the top, but it is the Welcome to Animal Crossing New Horizons Deserted Island Diary, which is part of like a bigger story. It's by Kokanasu Rumba? Get that closer so you guys can read it. It is a larger series, and this is just like a comic book version of it. Yeah, so it's up here. It says Free Comic Book Day 2023 edition. So it's an excerpt from Deserted Island Diary Volume 1. There's also an excerpt from Kirby in this one. I'm not a big Kirby person, so I'll probably, again, if the Animal Crossing one, if I can find that online and just have that one be that way, then I'll include that. If not, these two will not be included, and we'll just have the 3 graphic novels down here. I purchased these, or I didn't, technically I purchased them, but they were part of my my home library back in New Hampshire. The Manchester Library would do a book sale. It would be on Saturdays, so books that were donated or taken out of circulation would be put into this room, and you would go in, you'd fill a bag, whether it's like a paper bag, a reusable shopping bag. You fill the bag and you pay $10 for the whole bag. And I got these all from there, and you can tell because they've all got the library stickers. So these were all taken out of circulation. We have by Kim Harrison, Bloodwork, and this is an original Hollows graphic novel. Now, Hollows is a series, and I don't know if I need to understand that series before reading this. We'll figure that out. But we have this one. It's got magic, witches, and vampires, which is why I picked it up. And the next one is a memoir by Miriam Catton, which is We Are On Our Own. This is a memoir. I think it takes place in World War II, and so it is a memoir of a mother and a daughter's survival in World War II, fleeing from Budapest from the Nazi invasion. The last one is written by Matt Johnson, art is by Warren Pleece, and this is Incognegro. And this is a story of like a New York-based journalist. He's like a newspaper journalist in New York, and he goes within like the white supremacy area because he's white. I'm guessing he's white passing, so he sneaks into those areas to kind of report on them. I thought it was a very interesting concept, and don't know if this is like based off of true stories or just like the author's imagination, but honestly, it's probably based on real life, knowing this good old country I'm in. I'm going to go really quick, figure out if I can add these onto Storygraph, and then we'll get to reading. Okay, I could not add them to Storygraph because they are just small comic versions of actual graphic novels. Out of both of them, I would probably continue with this one, so I might see if the local library has it there to read. But I probably would not continue with this one. It is like a middle grade series. It's more geared towards kids. So yes, I probably wouldn't read this one, but it is very cute. It is about Wonder Woman while she is still just a princess before she becomes Wonder Woman, and creates a friend for herself. So if you are interested in that, or if you have a child who really likes Wonder Woman, here you go. It is a graphic novel series. And then this one is just 4 friends who get on the wrong plane and end up on a deserted island instead of a resort. So I'd probably read this one just because I also like Animal Crossing, even though I haven't touched my island in maybe 2 months. Life happens. Okay? But now we can get into the actual graphic novels. And we'll see if a different camera angle gives me better lighting. So far I've read Bloodwork and Incognito. I definitely like this one more. I feel like with this one I just missed a lot of plot and story and world building, so I just don't understand the characters and where they're coming from. So it just left me a little confused. And then this one, I did read the beginning. It was based off of a, not a true story, but somebody who did do essentially incognito. He was a reporter. He went undercover to report on lynchings. So the author decided to make his own take on that, and I really liked it. It was definitely a very interesting one, and God, I may want to try and figure out how to get this protective sleeve off the book so I can keep it on my shelf. But now we are going to get to We Are on Our Own, the last one. What, Luke? Yes? Come on up. Come on up. Yeah? He doesn't like when I read. He doesn't like me being intellectual, huh? I can read to you. Oh. All right, ready? Read a book. This is probably not a good book for you. I can take a little kitty break. Yeah. I have finished all of the graphic novels and comics that I had unread on my shelves. So very happy about that, right? I should double check if I have any. No, I don't. I'm not double checking. We're fine. As I stated before, these are just little comic versions of longer stories, so I can't even like rate these online. They were cute, and like I said, I would probably definitely continue this one if I found it at my local library. And Bloodwork by Kim Harrison. This one was good, but I feel like I'm missing a lot of parts of it because I didn't read the series. It's an original Hollows, so like the Hollows series. I didn't read that, so I don't know some of the characters or anything like that that I might need to know to understand this story better. But it was okay. Incognito, I can honestly say this one's probably my favorite, also with the art style. I really liked the art in this one. There's also a lot of emotion in this, and there was a lot of death and like wrongful death and things like that. So I definitely really like this one, and I highly recommend this one if you're able to find it. I don't know if this is still in print. Again, all of these were discarded at my library. We Are on Our Own. I did like this one, but like I said, Incognito was my favorite one. This followed more of just her family as they were in hiding throughout 2 years. So it was a very fast-paced kind of book. And it said it followed her trauma, and I understand that like she had trauma from this, but I guess I was expecting more like the book Mouse, that graphic novel in this, and that's just not what I got, and I shouldn't expect a similar story in somebody else's memoir. But I did like it. I did enjoy it. I think out of these three, I'd probably keep this one on my shelf, and these two I may either sell or put in a free little library in my area. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have read any of these books or any of the graphic novels based off of those comics, let me know your thoughts in the comments, or any graphic novels you think I would like. Oh, I forgot to mention, I have read Heartstopper. those are down there. I've read the Heartstopper series. But if there's any others you think that I would like, leave those in the comments below, and I'll see you in another new video soon. A bientôt!